Hello, Daphne.
Hello.
Very nice to meet you at your atelier in Breda. Please introduce yourself and tell me a little bit more how you ended up here on this wonderful space. Are you originally from Breda?
No, I'm not originally from here. I'm from the south of Netherlands, Zeeland. I come from a very...
It's amazing.
It's amazing, but also very boring in winter times like this. There's nothing to do really, only in the summer. Then you go to the beach, but in the other months there's nothing to do.
Go there?
Yes, my parents still live there. So
I bet you have amazing summers.
Yes, I do. That's true. But also, yes, in Breda there's a lot more to do. When you think of education and work, there are a lot more chances here. So that's why I came here and I found my boyfriend here. So 2 years ago we bought this house and we renovated from above to the bottom. Totally different look. And so now I have here my studio.
You already planned to have the atelier in the house, or?
Well, with the house prices, I didn't expect we can get something like this. But my boyfriend was always looking for a space where I can paint, because before I did it in the living room and it was always a mess in the living room. So I think that's why he wanted me to have my own space, and luckily it's turned out this way. So
that's very kind from his side that he is actually supporting you.
yes.
Do you have traditional artistic education? Did you finish your school here in Breda, or
Yes.
what was the path to
Yes.
artistic career?
Well, eventually I have an artistic education, but before I studied economics. Because I didn't know what to do, and before that I have some creative educations with stage makeup and beauty makeup, but that wasn't my thing because there's more people who want beauty makeup, and I think that's a little boring. I wanted to do all those crazy stuff and people didn't want it, they just want to look beauty. So that's why I studied economics. I finished that, but I didn't really like it, of course. And after that, I promised myself when I finish economics, I can do a study for painting. So I started there, and after 1 year, I already knew this is it. And I really started to invest the time and the work. So now that's 6 years later, and I'm still in school there. It's in Belgium, the school, and I only have to do close to Antwerp, Braschaat. And I only have to do 1 more year, and then I'm completely finished with that education. Because I think when I finished with that education, I would like to do some maybe other techniques like graffiti or murals, or I don't know.
You paint the frames with acrylic?
Yes.
But your actual paintings are with oil?
Yes, this is with oil, yes.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, this is a painting which we will present during the project Art in Context here in Breda, and you are one of the participants in this project.
Yes.
Can you tell me what was your motivation to join the project?
Well, yes, I think the best thing about the project is that it combines art with interior, and the reason I started painting, one of the reasons is that I was looking in my room and I thought, oh, it would be nice to have a really large painting there. And then I just started making something I would really like on that wall there. So I always make paintings for myself. I have to like them. And then it has to be, yes, complementary to a room. So I agree very much with the philosophy of this project.
Actually, we saw through our research before we started the project that painting, art in general, is not it's not good to be seen only as a hobby. Sometimes it's good that you look into people like you, like professionals who can actually add it to your lifestyle, which can actually help you to increase the level and the quality of your lifestyle. It's very visible with your works that you are keeping the bigger size.
Yes.
What is the intention behind that, and do you still have small sizes as well?
Well, now I am exploring the smaller sizes because I don't have that much time. A big painting like that cost me maybe a week to finish. So now I have a little baby and I have to, see how my time is going to be on a day. So now I'm exploring the smaller sizes, and that's also a little bit easier for people to bring in their homes. But I really like the big sizes because in the modern day interiors, they don't have a lot of closets. You have one big closet, and that's most of the time built in for that space, and the other walls are just empty with a large plant or something like that. And I really like it to have a large statement piece on the wall and not all those smaller paintings.
It's very traditional here in Netherlands that the houses are in colors inside. In some other cultures, usually people keep beige, white walls, like very, very basic colors as a font, as a background. But here I have noticed in the interior design that people are using strong colors, as we have example behind you. Your wall is dark blue.
Yes.
Which can be considered also very brave. What is your advice to your clients when they want to purchase your art in connection with these colorful houses here in Netherlands?
Oh, well, that's a good question. I think my advice would be don't be afraid. And you can always paint the wall over if you don't like it. So I think you just have to try it. Don't be afraid.
In your case, we were discussing before the recording that you are also painting the frames, so they become part of the art piece. So you don't give a big option for the customer to choose in between if the frame is going to fit the wall, like in white or black or natural color, let's say. In that case, did you have like requests actually to change the frame, or people are accepting your art as this as an original work?
Yes, people are accepting my art, and that's also how I like it, because it's my art, it's my idea. So people can give suggestions, but most of the time, I'm sorry, but I'm not really open for the suggestions.
That's a very nice approach from the artist, because then the piece is the one who has spirit, right?
Yes.
Do you think when you create your art about the color combinations, and do you imagine where this art piece maybe will hang one day?
Yes, I try to do that. I try to envision where my art piece would be, but when I'm in the painting process, it's always going the direction it goes. I can have a plan on the form beforehand and think, okay, now I'm going to make a purple painting, but at the time I'm finished, it's purple and green and orange, it's everything. So it is what it is, and I just trust the process and see where we end. So I'm on the forehand. I think and how the art piece would look on that wall and what I would like to make, but in the process, most of the time it goes its own way, and when I see the piece on the wall where I want to have it, I can always give it a little more blue or a little softer
Most
colors.
of your art pieces actually are with forms,
Yes.
shapes, faces, for example,
Yes.
or they are kind of portrait. But you also have this kind of abstract art, like the yellow behind you and the one that we will present during the project. How you see the difference? How you come up with ideas when it's not figurative oil paint?
Well, at first I didn't want to make any abstracts, but at my education they told me just try it sometimes. And that's because when you only paint figurative work, yeah, I was always very obsessed with that it has to be exactly like my reference picture. And when I painted these abstract pieces, they learned me to paint more loosely and to try different things and to yes, relax more when I was painting. Now I enjoy the process a lot more because yes, I'm more playing and I'm trying different things.
This one is very interesting because it's figurative but also abstract.
Yes,
at
it isn't
once.
finished.
It isn't.
No, it isn't finished.
So
I would like to
should
say
not
that.
shoot it.
It isn't finished. This is also not finished, but maybe it's nice to see what the different stages are in the painting.
Yeah, it's a good teaser.
Yes.
If somebody already like it from here, he can follow and
yes, see the
see
process.
what will be the development.
Yes. So
this has such a beautiful colors.
Thank you. I call this painting Hollywood because I think the woman in the picture is someone from Hollywood. You can see the stairs behind it, and I imagine there is a very big house where she's standing in front of.
You also have very feministic theme. Is it intentionally that you paint a lot of female, or it's just as it is?
I guess it's just my taste. I like painting women because I think women are very beautiful. Men can be also very beautiful, but I know women has the face of a woman. She has something soft and very emotional, and I don't see that often with men. So I guess that's why I like painting women more. This is another painting, and well, you can have it like this.
This is a lot from the, like as an impression, it's more to the illustration even. Like it goes smooth, like not usually oil paintings are very heavy.
Heavy and very thick,
yeah,
yes.
Thick.
Yes.
Exactly. And this one is so soft.
Oh. I use oil painting that you can mix with water. It sounds very strange. How they make it, I don't know. but it's there, and I like that paint because there are no toxic smells on it. And that's why maybe you see these very thin layers of paint. So here it's a lot thicker, but that's by choice. And I always paint with these very watery layers and then make them thicker as we end up here.
Beautiful.
So you can see
this is amazing technique. It's so detailed. Is this the brush or you use something extra to actually...
no, only brushes.
Wow.
Thank you.
So you said you can hang it in
this direction, but you can also have it like this. Some people like to see it more at this, but actually this is how I made it, and this is the water line. So she is having the water. I also really like to paint people in water. I can show you some more. That's very different styles. Like I said before, I'm painting 6 years now, so I'm very in the search of my own style.
Oh, nice. Well, I will not say that you don't have your own style,
Well, this is a lot different. This is a friend of mine. She's swimming in the water, and I was also in there with the underwater camera and filming her when she goes up to take a breath, and then she's swimming underwater again. So I'm swimming under her and then filming her to see these nice reflections.
Beautiful.
Thank you. And I have another one like that. That's a painting of myself. Now it's also very large. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
So this is me.
Wow.
Also when I'm swimming in the water and coming up. So here you can see my face in the reflection a bit. And this is the water going whoosh whoosh. And here I am on the other side.
And that is very different as a color palette than everything else. It's
Yes.
very greenish
I
compared
understand,
to...
yes. This is the color palette how it was on the film. And most of the time I choose these sunset colors.
When you were taking this swimming?
Galder summeren?
Yeah.
You know, it's a galder.
Nice.
Well, I have another painting here. This is my first painting ever. Maybe it's also nice to show. It's very different and it's made with acrylic because I was on that economics study and I didn't really like it, so I went to the Action and buy some cheap paint and just instead of working for my end project, I made this painting. And then I thought, okay, that is what I'm going to try after. Oh, this was
So
the first
I guess
one.
this one you will never sell.
No, never
because
sell.
It's your first.
Yes, and I don't think it's good enough to sell, but it's nice to have.
Yeah. On a side from the oil paint,
Yes.
you also have these beautiful drawings.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we will also show some of them during the project.
Yes.
What is your approach to the drawing? Is this pen?
Yes, it's a pen drawing.
Ink, right?
Inked, yes. It's just a normal big pen. And I started doing these drawings because these paintings really take a lot of time. I always try the pictures that I want to paint in a sketch at the first stages. So I have a large painting of this, and this was a sketch I made before to see if the image works when I'm going to draw. So.
And still, this is an art piece that can be purchased.
Yes.
Although it was like kind of a prototype for the bigger
yes,
size.
for the bigger size, yes, yes. And these are prints, limited edition prints.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see now.
You
23
see?
from 25.
Yes.
From the small size, we move slowly to the abstract, but
Okay.
not necessarily in timing, right? Chronologically, they are not created in.
No. What do we have here? Oh yes, this is also an abstract painting.
I'm very happy actually that I can see them in person as well, not only through the camera.
It's very different.
So I think people should contact you if they want to see them.
Thank you.
Because the colors are not always possible
to show on
trust.
pictures.
Yeah, to show on the...
Oh, this is one I combined a little bit of abstract.
So yeah, exactly what we are talking. Once you have figurative, once you have abstract, and now you have both.
Both in one.
For those who can't choose like me. What I like in your works is that it doesn't represent the female as part of the society in some role, like mother, sister, and so on. I like that it's completely for herself.
Okay.
Like she's on her own.
Yes.
And she can actually show what she is.
Yes, it's very nice. You see it like that. Yes. This one is it also not finished yet? But it's the same image as the one behind you, and it's total different colors. So sometimes I don't know which way I would like to go, and I'm just trying to see what works. So I think I'm going to set it here.
It will find time and place. And
sometimes it has to grow a little bit. Yes.
You know, people say, "Oh, I don't understand much about art," but then it's just.
But that's also why I like the project, because people may think they have to understand art or do have a lot of knowledge about art, but the only thing you need is to appreciate some art and know what you like and develop your own taste in art. That's the most important thing, that you like the art, and not if you know a lot about it or what everybody else think. You have to like it, and then that's it.
I like to say to my clients when they say, "Oh, but I don't understand anything," usually saying there is nothing to understand.
No.
It's all about the feeling.
Yes.
Do you feel it? Do you like it? Do you find it the love of your life that you can't sleep if you don't have it?
Yeah.
These are the feelings.
That's it. Yes, there's nothing to understand about it.
What are your next steps? What you are planning for yourself for the upcoming year?
Yes, the upcoming year. Well, I would like to experiment a lot of more with the paint and my different subjects, and do a lot more abstract painting combined with the figurative painting. I would like to have them both together in one work, and I would like to practice that a lot of more, and maybe, yes, yeah. Well, you said earlier, you see I already have my own style, but I would like to develop that a lot of more. Yes. Now I'm so different from where I am when I painted this picture. I have to reinvent myself as a painter also, I think, and that's what I'm going to do next year.
Do you have the baby as extra inspiration for something?
Well, inspiration, I don't know, but she's definitely an extra motivation.
Yeah, very well said.
Because when I can be more at home to paint, that's also really nice for her. And now I still have to go 3 or 2 days a week at my other job, and I would like to be, it's all painting maybe. So that would be my ideal life.
Yeah, so let's face it, even in 21st century, in the very developed environment that we are living in, even in Netherlands, it's not enough to be only a professional artist.
No, not yet. Unfortunately, for me, that's still the case, yes.
One last question for our wonderful sponsors from the Gemeente Breda. What kind of artistic field or scene you want to see here to develop in the future?
That's also a very good question. I think I like it more when art is also very beautiful. So maybe that's what I would like to see.
To bring back the fine in the fine art.
Yes, to bring back the fine in fine art. Yes, you said it very well.
You have favorite gallery? Or?
Stedelijk, I really like. And I also really like the Blind Walls
great project.
Yes, that's also because it's there for everyone. You can see it on the streets even when it's grey like today.
And even when there was a lockdown,
yes,
you will have at least some.
We did the tour when it was a lockdown. Yeah. Yes, so
open door art.
Yes,
Breda is good about open door art. They are making a lot of exhibitions in the parks and with prints. And
yes, Breda Photos also very nice projects. And yes, maybe they can do something with empty buildings or empty shops in the centrum.
Thank you very much that we could visit your atelier and to see all those amazing artworks.
Yes.
And see you on the opening of Art in Context project.
Yes, I'm looking forward. Yes, thank you.